Hey Lunar, it's Hendo Jr. here. I'm a Grand Champ, and I just wanted to go ahead and review your replay that you sent in and really try to dissect what's going on. You specified that you didn't really know what was the issue on why you're not able to get past Champ 2. So we're going to take a look and see what's going on. So I like your front flip kickoff. You see that you ended out with 0 boost. Ideally, you try to have a little boost when you're left in the tank. You pick up 12 and you go to 100. You're fine. The only thing you could do better in the kickoff is obviously doing a diagonal kickoff. But even at Grand Champ level, people do just a front flip kickoff like that all the time. So that is not something you really need to worry about. You rotated to the back post. You cleared it. Nice. Okay, so let's watch your positioning here. You're just chilling underneath the ball. Roach, you have no idea where Roach is. All you know is he's far left and your teammate's on the wall. You have really 2 options here. You have 58 boost, and your 2 options are go left to get boost, or go to get boost and be a part of that play, or go back to find your teammate so he can move up. Instead, you sat under the ball, and now if your teammate got beat to this ball, because you were unaware of the play going on, really. So if your teammate gets beat to this ball, that's going over your head and it's a goal. Luckily, your teammate went to the ball and they didn't. So then here, you were positioned so far back from being out of position from that original play. You were collecting boost pads, which is really nice, but your teammate then grabbed 100 and he moved in front of you. So you have to respect that he's going to be in front of you, right? Which you did, but you didn't respect it to an extent. Like, you see that, what is it, Unins, he's going all the way back, right? Where do you think the ball is going to go? When you're positioning, so you're not terribly close to them, but right here, the ball has really one place it's going to go, and that's off the wall. And with the opponent's positioning, he's flying up at it. So the ball's probably going up and off that wall. So unless you're jumping, as soon as you see that hit, unless you're jumping, there's really no reason for you to be at that play. So wisely, you just go back. Your teammate didn't go for the ball, and you missed. Whatever. Missing happens. Alright. Why did your teammate go for this ball? What vibes did you give off? You know your teammate's back post. He's ready for it. So why did you turn? Your teammate had the right of way. Like, yes, you're hanging out on no man's land, so it makes it really awkward for him to go for it. But right there, like, you should not be right here. You should already be rotating to the back post. So you would have a hit to challenge him for this ball rather than them being... They should have hit that ball, and I don't know if you had a teammate in that. You know what I mean? So that worked out for you, but it should not have. So I don't know why you're rotating onto these boosts so hard. Like right here, you grab the 100. My decision would be go midfield right now and try to like get a pass. Why are you going for this boost to try to take it from him when he's so far ahead of you? And you have 100. It's not like you need it. So now you've put yourself as 3rd man with 100 boost, which isn't bad. But now you moved up as 2nd man, even though they obviously had a clear. You should have turned around or ran from that. Like, as soon as you see that Roach is going in the middle, and as soon as you saw him whiff, your response should have been, I need to get out of there. Because Roach, he looks like he's going for a demo or a pass. One of the two. As 3rd man, you know you have to be the safest player now. But you chose the aggressive route, and he gets it right around you. Like, again, like, look, so your teammates were up there and you played safer. So even if they would hit it kind of hard, you were available for a defensive play. Like, right here, they hit it above you. You were there for defense. I think you had the right idea. with going on that back wall. Execution could have been a little cleaner. Maybe try to like, you had 80 boost. You used 20 to turn around. I don't disagree with that. And you used less than 10 to get to the wall. You should have been like full boosting at the wall to get to it, because you know it's gonna hit the wall. All right, so they shoot the ball at the net, and you didn't even jump. You were that confident that it wasn't going in, or that his teammate was gonna miss the rebound, that you didn't even jump. And then you backed up with the ball because you had no idea where your teammates were, even though you know that, like, so if you look at his point of view, like, yeah, no, I think that, like, you had the post wrong. You should have rotated through your net and let him have that ball, and he should not be chasing that. So yeah, there you rotated through the net way late now. It doesn't hurt you in the end, but those are things that you need to be very conscious of, because they will hurt you at points. Good passing play. Alright. I don't know if you should have cut your teammate off here, because you got the passing play, but you know your teammate's far right, and he has a little bit of a defensive position here, so like he can receive this hit, and he's gonna be able to take that out of the wall and put it back center. You need to sit center and collect some boost pads while he's doing it, because take a look at his positioning from his point of view. You pass it off the wall, your teammate put a shot in. He has the right of way to go far right, but you just kept going. You chased the ball. Like, he gets a shot out of it, but, like, you gotta think, what if this 50 doesn't go your way? What if the 50 just stalemates? Anyways, it worked out. You got a shot out of it. Alright, one of you cheated. That was good. Goes over your head. Your teammate should get to it, and he missed. So how do you panic? You don't. Good recovery. Alright. Be careful when you're rotating in your own net. You didn't know where your teammate was. That right there could have been a bump, and then they could have scored off of it. So just be careful. The biggest thing that lower ranked people don't have the skill set to do yet is to know where their teammates are. I think the key to being successful in Rocket League is, at least at a low level, is information, and it's no different than any other competitive game. You need to know where your enemies are and where your teammates are, so you can make the best decisions possible. And if you know where your teammates are, you would have known, hey, maybe I shouldn't rotate out of that net yet. And the hardest part about Rocket League is you don't have a lot of control over your camera, so you have to use your analog stick, and you have to use your ball cam and your non-ball cam to find your teammates quickly without losing track of where the play is going. Alright, so you wanted to get involved in this play. As soon as you saw your teammate turn, he went midfield. Okay, not terrible. So now your play should be mid, right? Okay, you went for either a shot or a backward hit. Yeah, rush back, rush back. Good challenge. That shouldn't have gone in. That shouldn't have gone in for a couple reasons, but I mean, I'm not gonna lecture you on learning how to hit the ball harder, because that's something that you need to work on your own. Shot placement, hitting the ball harder, confidently going up for that hit, all things that you can work on your own. Ooh, okay, okay. This double jump aerial. Why are you boosting forward? Why didn't you angle your head up? You boosted forward and that's why you missed the ball. Oh man, you missed so many boost pads. So look at your boost management here. Okay. We have you landing at 42 boost. You go down to 28 even after picking up a boost pad that's 12. So you basically just expended like 30 boost, right? Just to move up the field a little bit. And watch all these boost pads that you missed. You missed one to your left, one to your right, one to your left. Very easy to get here. And now you're at 2 boost going up for an aerial as third man. Yes, potential to finish a goal, but not necessary. You're up 2-0. Why risk that? You got beat to the ball. Now you have 0 boost and you're scrambling to get back. So now you're all the way out of the play because you had to go all the way back to the end of the field just for a 100 boost. So really, I saw you doing it earlier in the game where you were very well going around onto those small boost pads, but like the consistency of using those boost pads is so vital to being able to use all of your mechanics whenever you need to, because some things you might need 40 boosts for, some things you only need 20 boosts for, and it really just rotating around those boost pads will help you tremendously. Alright, so you let your teammate have the right of way. Your teammate's going behind you, and he's on backboard. Okay, your teammate missed it. Good, and you didn't panic. I don't think that was a bad play. You were just playing around your teammates. What in the world? Okay. Well, so I want you to ask yourself, when this stuff happens, what could you have done better? Because if you go back all the way to your teammate going on the backboard read, he missed it. What could you have done? Your teammate could have rushed that ball. I think that could have happened, and that all of this would have been avoided. He didn't. But look at your touch. Like, it was a roller. This was a very soft hit by them. Like, you could have waited for that bounce, and you could have just completely banged the ball all the way to their side of the field, and this right here gets avoided. Like, yes, they did a terrible job on defense. But there was a thing that you could have done to prevent it all from happening. So the hardest part about ranking up is having to deal with people that can't hit the ball right. So how do you rank up through that? How do these pros and these grand champs still get out of champ 2 and champ 3 every single season? It's because when it comes to that clear, they don't roll it, they boom it. And the teammates that are going to miss the ball in net don't have to be put in that position. All right, you went up really bad. Okay. So you got 1 boost. You missed that second one, but I think you had the right idea, and you ended up picking it up later. All right, you picked the 100. Yeah, one of these two ideas. You hesitated on the decision, but you made a decision. So your 2 decisions here is, do I rotate back boost or do I go downfield to receive a pass? I think you have a guy in net. Yeah, you go upfield. You make that decision. You didn't really get that good of a touch off the wall, but that's more of a mechanic issue that you can work on. Okay, so there's no reason to turn right here. You picked up some boost pads on the way back. You have 44 boost. 1 teammate's in the air and 1 teammate's far left. He's going to land and be able to follow that up. And your other teammate's midfield. Where are you at? you're far upfield with not enough boost to really get back if they boom it up in the air. And you know for a fact there's no reason to go for that ball. He just put a really good shot on net. But once again, what could you have done better? So look at that. Right here, you have an angle. If you act faster, if you can read where the couple places the ball's going, you could read that. Like right there, I can tell you right now, judging by how he jumped off the wall, he's either hitting that straight to the ground or he's getting beat and he's going over the ball. The teammates, the opponent's placement was very good. I think that was the hardest part about that shot. But you didn't even jump for it. You just watched it go over your head. All right. Moving on. All right, good rush. You missed the ball, but that's not the end of the world. All right, you're not watching your play. You could have been prepared for this pass. Right here. Look how many seconds. I'll count the seconds for you. You missed the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seconds of not looking at the ball whatsoever. Where you could have been positioned. Like right there. You could have already been turned around and ready for this pass. Now you're stuck in third man and you're already past midfield and you're going up for an aerial. Like, you're tied 2-2. You don't really have to make a play yet. Close one. Alright, you didn't need to jump off the wall. I think you realized that as soon as you jumped. Alright, so look where your teammates' positions are. One teammate's in their net and one's far left. You should be lingering probably a little more midfield. And yeah, so you're picking up boost pads. You're at 100 boost at the start of this. They saved it good. You rotate back. No. Don't cut. There you go. Alright, you have a solo play opportunity. Yeah, you took it. That's not terrible. So, you have a couple of opportunities here. You pop it up and you try to solo play. Or you... Okay, there's 3 options. You pop it up, you solo play. You try to catch it a little bit, like try to stop it a little better and take it to the wall. Or 3, you bang it to their backboard and make him make a really tough read. And then you try to wait for a second touch. You went for the solo play and he beat you to the ball. That's just something that if you have a lot of confidence in your solo abilities, sure. But okay, your team got the finishing goal at the end of the game, but I think there's a couple things you could work on to prevent a lot of these goals, and to just overall make it a safer game. There was times where you got scored on, and you just didn't jump in net, and there were times where you got scored on because your teammates were missing the ball a bunch. But everything that you can do, everything in your power, you should be trying to work on. So if you go back and you look at the examples that I pointed out, where you got to think, where did I go wrong? Not like, man, my teammates whiffed the ball, that's why I lost. Because if you keep having that mentality, man, I can tell you now, Grand Champ's no different. People whiff the ball, just like in that match. And there's nothing you can do about it. You move on to the next game, and what can you control? Your play. So that is what I had to say about your replay analysis. If you have any comments or concerns, let me know. Feel free to plus rep me on the Discord channel and like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing some more analysis on other people's stuff too, and I'll sort them all by rank. So if you have any other questions or concerns, let me know. And that's me signing off. Bye.